is Lisa Clark. Thanks for tuning in. This is Chipmunk Part 6. Now, there are going to be 4 different chipmunks in different poses, and you can find him and his little other poses in the series under Chipmunk. So what I'm showing you here is me tracing over my tracing using this little tool. I think these tools are usually used for like dot painting and stuff like that, but hey, I might even do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm using this little tool to trace over my tracing, and it's all going to make sense here in just a second. The tail, I did extra, not in the reference photo, but I did it extra. It'll all make sense. So that's tracing paper. Then the next layer is white carbon paper. And it's all layered so that then it traces the white onto the black UART paper, which is where we want it ultimately, so we can start working on it. So that's that. So real quick, I wanted to mention my daughter, Nicole. She has her YouTube channel. It's called Tide Pool Potions. And she does all kinds of stuff over there. She does not only artwork and crafts, but she does gaming. She gives good tips, lots of tips on digital art, which she is absolutely phenomenal with. But yeah, go check her channel out. She's really talented. She's just really a great person. So go check her out. So anyway, this is me using pan pastels for this background. And I included it in this video so you could see how those backgrounds are created using pan pastels. And I'm just looking for a real basic, nothing going on in the background. There's a method to my madness, which will all come together at the end of the project. But yeah, all I'm using the pan pastels for is, and I shouldn't say all because they're absolutely useful, is to lay in the blocking colors of the chipmunk, the background, do it all. It happens really quickly. It comes together so fast, saves lots of time instead of trying to pencil in all that stuff. And I've said this before, they're very forgiving. You saw how I just changed the background color. Super easy, no problem. Don't be intimidated by them. They're really fun. Yeah, I totally recommend them. They're time savers. They're fun to use. They're vibrant colors. Yeah, and you can find all the materials that I'm using to make this chipmunk under the video in the description box. You'll see I list it all. I am not sponsored by anybody, so I don't get anything, no kickbacks from my links. They are just links to the products that I use. So don't feel like you have to or you don't want to. It doesn't. They're not. I am not sponsored. So completely just easy links to find all of the materials I use. So here we are. I'm highlighting the colors I see in the reference photo using pan pastels. A little bit of shading. I don't go crazy with the shading because all the details are going to come with using the pencils. So this is just like background colors that I see. The basics of them, nothing detailed. I don't care if they go out of the lines. It's just the lines were there to guide me where these colors go. You don't want the lines to show through. So if you go over them, that's perfectly great and fine. You don't need to worry about it. It'll all come together. I promise. So yeah, you're going to see me just highlight details, no details. I mean, just highlighting the colors is what I meant to say. So I have an idea when I go to use these pencils where things need to go. So yeah, just go for it. You know, there's no wrong way to do it. I don't think, if you learned from it, then how could it be wrong? So I say, just pick up a soft tool or pick up your pencils and just dive in. You know, it's like when you first start and you're looking at that blank piece of paper, sorry, it almost is overwhelming sometimes. I say, ignore that and just start laying your lines down, laying your colors down. It will come together. It's how we learn. So yeah, like I said, just putting in the colors I see, doing a little bit of shading to pick up the different colors I'm seeing in the reference photo of this guy. And like I said, this tail was not in the reference photo, but I'm hoping to try to do something a little fun with this. It'll all make more sense later. I'll get more into detail about that in future videos on these chipmunks. But at any rate, I looked at probably 20 or 30 different photos of chipmunk tails so I get an idea of what they even look like. I never really thought about a chipmunk tail. So I had to get an idea of what they look like. So that's what you're seeing. I'm kind of just playing this by memory of what I saw in different pictures. I'm not really referring to one picture when it came to this tail. So tail is extra. So yeah, basic colors. You get the base in there, and then the details will come with the pencils. So yeah. And he's already kind of taken shape. You kind of get an idea of where he's going to be, what pose he's doing. And that's all we're really after with these pan pastels. Nothing too much more detailed than that. So now I'm going to show you how I use my Spectrafix fixative. I use it in a fine mist spray bottle like this one. And I give it one pump away from the picture. And then I spray the picture. And essentially, that's it. I mean, all the other thing I can tell you is grab a hairdryer and dry it immediately after spraying. Don't let it dry naturally because it'll warp the paper. So I use a hairdryer and I dry it. You don't want any moisture left on that paper or it'll warp. So that's all you do. And all this achieves really is to kind of fix that pastel on that paper so it's not so easily shifted and moved and smudged and all that. I will probably still use glass seam paper when I'm doing the pencil drawing, but yeah, that's essentially it. Pretty easy. I hope this was helpful. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.